The Punch TV.
Now, I am going to pretend that I do not understand that technical beat of 2%, 3%, 28%, 30%, and treasury bills and all that. Let me concentrate on the fact that we will be going back to the IMF because we are an unserious nation. I agree with this brother here. I don't know him. I have never met him. I don't know what he looks like, but I'm sure that he is a man, a human being. And again, I know that he has brains that work. My brother, my sister, we seem to be a country that is a tape on repeat. It looks like we are a robotic country. It looks like our leaders are all robots. It looks like our leaders are walking headless jacks with no brain. A lot of our leaders, my brother, my sister, are only interested in today. They don't think generationally. My brother, my sister, and this is hurting the nation. Do we plan ahead as a nation? Or we are just interested in winning elections and it doesn't matter what energy we put into winning elections. We just want to win elections and that is all. My brother, my sister, in Ghana, for an MP to grab the diadem of being a member of parliament, he spends at least $1 million American in bribery, corruption, and twisting of finger and thumbprints so that they
The Punch
come into
TV.
power. Now, when they get into power, tell me, are they going to concentrate on paying off the money they used, the money they borrowed, the money they stole, wherever they got that money from? Are they going to concentrate on paying the money first? Or they will go straight to take care of the constituents that brought them into power? Think about it, my brother. Now, which constituent would have confidence in a man who bribed him to vote for him? Think about it. Which voter would ever have confidence in a man who bribed him to vote for him? My brother, my sister, it's almost like when you get married to a prostitute, anytime you see a man walking around your house, you are panicking because that is her thing in trade. My brother, my sister, think about it very deeply. We do not plan ahead, and most importantly, we do not have our hearts beating for the nation. It hurts me that every now and then we are running to and fro, begging for money when we have all the gold, we have all the diamond, we have the oil, such a blessed country. One day God will line all of us up, beginning with our leaders, and he will lash all of us for lack of common sense and patriotism. There is no reason Ghana should ever be poor. There is no reason Ghana should ever lack. It is a country of brilliant people. It's a country of people who have been endowed with brains.
The Punch
Selfishness
TV.
and corruption because of wickedness and foolishness. My brother, my sister, we continue to languish in poverty. We don't care how many people die so we can make our millions and billions. We do not care how much we deteriorate and degrade our nation, as long as it will inure to the benefit of our parochial pockets. My brother, and the sad thing about all this is when the prophet rises to fight against some of these ills, the same people that you are fighting for, they are the people that are bribed again and bought to fight you down. It's like a man who climbs a very tall plant, a tree. He climbs it all the way to the top. And then he's cutting below that same tree, the head of the tree. He's cutting underneath. Of course, he's cutting himself down. And when you are trying to protect him, he is the same person who fights you. I don't know who actually created us, but I think we were created on the seventh day when God was resting and Satan quickly sneaked into the factory of human production and he produced us. Satan sneaked into the factory of creation on the seventh day when God fell asleep and was resting and created us. We are such a people who have no respect for our nation. We are a people who have no regard for where we are going. We are a people who have no respect whatsoever for our heritage and our ancestry and ancestors. We have no respect for the blood that was poured in order to liberate us, let alone the sweat that our ancestors drenched themselves in order to bring us this far. It hurts me every time I have to explain to my children why things are happening like this. Even at their age, young as they are, they feel the pang of the economic
The Punch TV.
My brother, my sister, this man here who is speaking, Frank Edu Jr., is speaking nothing but the truth. And the same person here is saying some other thing, which I would like to share with you before I leave him alone. He says, I fear what the unemployed youth will do if we don't find them jobs. This is the same Frank Edu talking. The same Frank Edu, my brother, my sister, is talking. He's saying the unemployed youth in our country, every time he looks at them, in fact, he freezes. The rate of unemployment is so threatening. He wonders what the youth will do if we do not find them job. I read. He says, former managing director and shareholder of Carl Bank, Frank Edu Jr., has said that he is worried over the possible effect of youth unemployment in the country.